Hello and welcome to Crafting Inspirations. I'm Joanne, a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator here in Newfoundland, Canada. I love to connect, inspire, motivate new and exciting possibilities through stamping. Each month I showcase a stamp set that Stampin' Up! Has to offer, and I do 4 to 5 cards using that stamp set. However, for the month of October, I've decided to use the Joy of Sharing card kit that is offered in the August to December 2020 mini catalog. It can be found on page 5 of that catalog, and it's $41 to purchase here in Canada. It's a beautiful card kit. You can personalize it with your own family photos and send it off Christmas to your loved ones. So I'm just going to flip the camera around now and we'll get started. This is the Joy of Sharing card kit. Like I said, it can be found in the mini catalog. It makes 4 beautiful cards, 2 that you can do with family portraits and then 2 without. And if we look through the instructions on how to recreate these cards, it's quite easy to do. And it gives you coordinating colors, and I've got those coordinating colors with me. It's Bumblebee, Granny Apple Green, Mossy Meadow, Real Red, and Soft Suede. So I'm just going to show you the colors. So this is Bumblebee. This is Granny Apple Green. This is Mossy Meadow. Real Red, and Soft Suede. So now those 5 colors I would never have thought would go nice together, but when you put them side by side, it comes out with a beautiful combination of colors that you can use on these cards. So I'm just going to take these sheets, and I may use some of these colors in my alternative. So I'm just going to move those out of the way, and I'm just going to open up the box. It's an all-exclusive kit, so meaning that you receive everything that you need to assemble the cards that you see on the instructions. So this is a card that I created, and here's one of my family that I used just to show. And what I did with these foils, I just turned them over. Instead of using the foil side up, I just turned it over and used the Whisper White side. And these pieces here, you don't want to throw away these. This is the punch out, the negative that's left over from the punch out. These are great for using a punch. You can punch out some shapes with it, or use your die cutting machine to die cut a sentiment piece in. Comes with all your envelopes. And now these cards are a little bit different than what different size than what I normally do them as. You get 15 envelopes. It makes 15 cards. The sizes of the cards is 5 by 7. So they're like your regular size cards that you would buy in the box stores. Now when you open it, this is a Mossy Meadow color. But when you open it, it's Whisper White inside. It comes with your Dimensionals. It comes with some pop dots or mini glue dots. It comes with your sentiments, and I gotta say, I just love the sentiment that's in this one, and the font into it is really elegant. And you get some glitter glue dots for adding some embellishments to it. You get your Mossy Meadow Stampin' Spot, which I will be using my Mossy Meadow stamp pad. You get a acrylic block. You get some sentiment pieces for putting your sentiments on, and I would use these bigger ones for the larger of the sentiment that you would get. And you get so many sheets of these, and these are little Real Red tags, and for your sentiment like Merry Christmas or Season's Greetings. And like I got already some used. Then you get so many sheets. I did count them out and I can't quite remember. I think it's 8 or 9 of these sheets that you punch out the pine cones and poinsettias, which is quite beautiful. And that is it with this kit. So that is quite a lot for $41. And like I said, you will get to make 15 cards. So I'm just going to move this out of the way. And as you can tell, I've made a few cards already using the stamp there with this kit. So I'm just going to grab one of these. We'll keep out our glitter dots. I'm going to grab the sheet, and we're going to need a card base. And it doesn't have to, you don't have to do a card on this base. If you've got other cardstock, you can use a regular size cardstock if you want. So I'm just going to bring back, I think I put in the sentiment somewhere. Can't seem to find the sentiment, and I want to use it. There we go. So this is going to be a very easy alternative, I believe. So I'm just going to, sorry for the shine, I'm going to punch out one of these carefully. There we go. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to have my card so that it opens this way. What I want to do is I'm going to bring out my paper trimmer. Like I said, this is just off the top of my head. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one corner and one corner inside the paper trimmer. And I'm going to cut corner to corner. So that gives me a nice little, so I'm only using one piece of this. Like so. And now if you wanted to, which I think I might change it so that it looks like so. So they have the pine cones up on top. Now I'm just going to get another piece of our cardstock, and I'm going to decide what color I want to put inside. So I want, no, so I'll just move this away. Ooh, that looks rich. So I might use the red, and you can see how it shows through. And I don't want to use Mossy Meadow because Mossy Meadow is the base color. I got dog's ears everywhere. No, real red is sticking out to me right now, but the bumblebee might be nice as well. So the bumblebee is beautiful too as well, but I think I'm going to stick with the Christmas colors and go with real red. So I'm going to cut down the real red. So I'm going to cut that down. It's 5 by 7. So I'm going to cut that down to probably 4.5. And that's 7. So I'm going to do probably 6. And let's see how that looks. And we can certainly incorporate some of the other colors shortly. Move that out of the way. So we got it, so it looks like this. And it looks like so. And I'm just going to bring out a little small trimmer. I want to take this down just a little bit more, so I'm just going to line it up here and move it in. So I want it a little bit shorter than the red. So that when we put it on, It's a little bit shorter, and we got this here. So I might just trim down the paper a little bit. So we did 4.5. So I'm going to probably do it 4 1/4. Like I said, I have not done a card like this. This is just designing straight for you here today. So here we go. There. So now what we can do, I've got no poinsettias left on this sheet. So let's use a big pine cone. And I'm going to put a pine cone, and I want it kind of overlapping. So we're not going to use that. And then what we can do is, let's bring out one of these sentiment pieces. Do we want a big one or do we want a small one? So let's see. Here's what a big one looks like. And here's what a small one looks like. No, I like the big one. I like the bigger one. So we'll put our sentiment in the middle. And we can pop this up so that it's popped up a little bit. And I was going to use that, but where this is quite big, we'll leave it like so. So now let's stamp up our sentiment. And we're using the big one. So let's use the big one. Oh, wrong way. And I'm going to get a block. And then I'm just going to bring out my Mossy middle. And if you want to, you can certainly use real red. I'm going to do Mossy middle to go with the background of the card. So I'm just going to remove that. And then we're just going to ink this up. I just love it. I don't know if I already said that. I think I have. But I just love how the font and that writes up on this one. It's so gorgeous. So, here we go. I'm just seeing if I got any ribbon. 1 second. Let's do something with this little twine. Here we go. Remove that. And this twine unravels, so let's bring out my bowl maker. So I'm just going to wrap this around. I'm going to do it a couple of times actually. And bring it underneath. Grab the end. And make sure she's in the middle. And tie a knot. So we got a couple little pieces of a triple layer bow. And now if you're in Canada and you'd like to order this, you can certainly reach out to me. My web page is joannejohnson.stampinup.net. And that's JOANN JOHNSON www.stampinup.net, and we'll probably put that little ribbon there. And I'm going to, so now let's piece this together, and we'll use some of the dots to decorate. And now if you wanted to, you can certainly use the pine cones and go around and make your own designer series paper. But I like it blank. So let's take our Stampin' Seal and seal this down. And make sure that it's even on the 4 sides. And then I'm going to take Dimensionals and then I'm just going to go around the edge, and we're going to pop this one up. And it just occurred to me that my Take a Pick tool is in a container, because I was supposed to go to a class last week and it's still in the container. So I'm just going to take my pencil, or maybe not, use my fingernails and take the backing off. So we're popping this up. Like so. Then we'll pop up the acorns, or pine cones, and acorns, pine cones. And make sure it's within the sides of the card, like so. And let's put that in the middle. It's almost a different color gold, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to snail this down. So that is our card. Now let's put some of these glue dots on here, and we can sprinkle them around. And let's put a couple up here, and I think you've got more than enough to do all 15 cards of these. So I'm just going a little bit happy with them. So there's an alternative to our card. It was quite easy to do. It was only just adding another piece of cardstock if you have any in your inventory. So, and you can certainly do the inside as well. Let's take our Merry Christmas. And what I like to do with the folded polymer stamp sets, I like to lay it down onto my grid paper and take my block and stamp it up. Now I'm just going to move that out of the way, and we're going to stamp up Merry Christmas. And we can add some pine cones. And I'm just going to take some pine cones and the leaf and get another. And what we can do, let's ink up the leaves. So I'm just going to go just 2, and we can do another one there. going to take the bumblebee. Let's close up. We're finished with the Mossy middle. I'm going to take bumblebee and cinnamon cider. So what I'm going to do with my Stampin' Up! Daubers, I don't think I've got any for the new in colors yet. What I'm going to do with the bumblebee, I'm going to stamp in the color, or you can go straight into the ink itself. And then I'm taking the cinnamon cider and I'm just laying it on top so softly. I might want to do that a couple of times. And let's see what that looks like. There's our one pine cone, and let's repeat it. So if you can see me there, I'm doing it with the bumblebee, and then I'm taking cinnamon cider and just going over the top of bumblebee so that you see both colors shine through. And then just put that one there like so. And now you've got plenty of room to write your own personal message there. And that. So that is our card. So hopefully you enjoyed it and do like the card itself. I'm just going to flip around. Now I hope you enjoyed that card. Like I said, it's an easy alternative just by adding a piece of real red paper to it. You can certainly use the real red as a border and still lay your personalized photo in there to send to your loved ones. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the like button and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for notifications of my future videos. Now, I normally post this videos on Sundays, so I hope you hit the bell button and so that you'll be notified of my future videos. So I just want to say thank you again for watching Crafting Inspirations with Joanne Johnson, and have a good day. Bye-bye.